welcome back. So let's talk about the AWS database types. Uh, I'll just drop the link on the description below. You can also go to aws.amazon.com / products and / databases. Thank you. So I'll just go straight to some of the database types and I'll do some comparison here. So the first thing is we're going to be looking at, first of all, before selecting a database from AWS, you should have a good understanding of your data access patterns. Yeah, so what I mean by that is you should be able to know what type of query you're going to be running against your data. I mean the data in the data within the database now. So what kind of query you're going to be running against this data. So I'll just start first with the Amazon Aurora. Sorry, let me just put my mouse over it here. So the Amazon Aurora, why this is a good option. First of all, just so you know, the Amazon Aurora is a relational database type. Is the kind of this type that you're already used to if you're a software developer. The kind where you need to perform complex SQL queries or joins, especially joins, then you need to use relational database type. So I'll just go through Amazon Aurora. So Amazon Aurora, why I think is I believe that the Amazon Aurora for me is the first option here. Like I said, depend on your use case. So Amazon Aurora has an option called the Amazon Aurora Serverless. So what this means is that you don't have to manage the underlying infrastructure. AWS does all that for you. If you need to, and remember, if you need to run complex SQL logic and perform join queries, then you need to use this because, like I said, it's a relational database system. So that's it. You can check out Amazon Aurora. It's a good one for you. So the next one on the list, I'll just speak, the service directly from the database type. So the next on the list is the DynamoDB. AWS DynamoDB is another, stuff to check out. Is a serverless database, and just so you know, it's a non-relational database system. So it's designed for massive auto scaling and performance. As a matter of fact, both Aurora, this one here, AWS Aurora and DynamoDB, they are similar as they are both designed for massive auto scaling and performance. So with DynamoDB, just so you know, you do not read a database with multiple tables in that sense. Instead, you have tables that are standalone with no built-in ability to do complex join queries across tables. So just so you know, if you're trying to perform join queries across multiple tables, AWS Amazon the DynamoDB, sorry, is not that option for you. So with the DynamoDB, you are not able to run join queries across tables. You instead model your database with indexes that allow you to run the queries that you need. And this is a bit different from what you would do with something like Aurora, which allows you to run standard SQL queries, SQL queries. and has the ability to run complex queries across tables. With that in mind, I would say DynamoDB is not a fit for every use case. DynamoDB is this one here is best used for applications that are looking to store key value data, where the application has potential high numbers of concurrent users and connections. So if you have if the use case requires sorry about that, if the use case requires concurrent calls to the database and connections to the database, then the DynamoDB is the option for you. It's also serverless. I think I've mentioned that before, but it's not like the Amazon Aurora. Uh, uh, Amazon DynamoDB is fully serverless, so data increases. Is it automatically scales with your data, with reducing operational overhead and no administrative task. Instead, you just focus on your on writing your programs. So what it means is that the auto scaling is handled for you, and it is automatically scales up or down based on your request. So instead of worrying about data storage, you can either provision your capacity required ahead of time to set how much data you want to read or write, or better still, you can just opt in for the on-demand option, where it scales up and down as your demand changes. So I hope I was able to show you one or two stuffs, or differentiate the Amazon Aurora and the Amazon DynamoDB. Thank you.